2-year anniversary, part 1, the history of Keith the Hungry Snorlax. It all began back in 2018. Originally the channel started off as a singing channel, nothing to do with Pokemon, and to be honest, these songs were quite embarrassing. They weren't very frequent, they were an occasional thing to do. We had ideas to do other things after this, other than singing, such as cooking, but they all failed. It had become 2019. The channel was still nearly silent. Ideas for gaming videos popped into our heads, or more specifically Pokemon videos. But it wasn't until June the 23rd, 2019 that we made our first Pokemon video, which was also our first public video. The video was called Pokemon TCG Review, but this was only the beginning. We started uploading videos more frequently, usually top 5 lists. But if you didn't know, back then our channel was called simply Keith. It needed a proper name, so we decided to call it Keith the Hungry Snorlax. Our first ever video that had the Keith the Hungry Snorlax name was the original top 5 list back on the 3rd of August 2019. We did a couple more top 5 lists until we came up with a thought to start doing series. The first series was Let's Talk About. The first episode arrived on the 18th of August 2019. Straight after the Let's Talk About series, we started a tier list series that was not actually that successful. This was the period when our videos became very frequent indeed. But after the second part of Let's Talk About, we decided to have a 1-month gap because we had a big surprise waiting. We ended up getting a studio. It was about time to have a place to store all our Pokemon and hobbies on one shelf. But something even more amazing happened that we got to take part in at this time. Pokemon Centre London. Our most viewed video. It just showed how much effort and how much time was put into a video. How many hours we had to queue. It was painful. The second part of that video was the longest video we ever made, reaching 18 minutes long, which was the first of many TCG openings. This was the time that we began to show our passion for TCG on YouTube. We recontinued the Let's Talk About videos after the 1-month gap, and we started doing tour videos of our collection up until the first episode of the Keith the Hungry Snorlax show, published on the 7th of December 2019. This was a way to show our viewers the Snorlax they had been watching for the last 5 months. It brought even more passion into the video and added comedy vibes. But something big happened just a couple of days after we made the Keith the Hungry Snorlax show videos, something we had not done for a very long time. We started again videos that weren't Pokemon. The first one being the Visiting Elton Palace video, and the top 5 Star Wars characters video showed that our channel wasn't just for Pokemon, it covers other interests as well. We went through the Christmas specials quite smoothly until we reached Copper. It started off as for adults, so why shouldn't it stay like that? But our videos had started to become more friendly, so was for kids the option? However, straight after Copper, Keith got ill and we got quieter. The only videos on his channel were made by his close friends. Luckily, he got better in the last couple of weeks and he has made a few videos. The next step that we got hold of was animation. The first and so far only video using animation was the Keith the Hungry Snorlax trailer a few weeks ago. It just showed the power of animation. This brings us to the present day. A lot has happened in the last 2 years and we'll be making videos hopefully for the next 2 years. So remember the story of
Pokemon! Gotta catch them all! Pokemon!